Okay. Ah, got some mail. Hi, Eagle Ridge. I need a box for my Bible study class for suggestions. Can you help? Thanks, a loyal viewer. Let's find out. Yeah. Alright, and there you have it, boys and girls. Took a little bit, but I have built a box. Ah, crap. Alright. I made a door. How am I going to build a box? I'll call Tim from Ridge Life. Let's see, contact Ridge Life. There we go. Hey Tim, it's Chris from Eagle Ridge.
Hey, what up, Chris?
I'm trying to build a box.
You say you want to build a box?
Yeah, man. I thought you might could help.
You're calling an electrical automation guy about how to build a box?
I thought you might
I
know.
have no idea how to build a box.
What?
Get some wood, some nails, and put her together.
Okay. Thanks, Tim. Have a good day. Ernie Hatmaker. She always knows what to do. This is contacts. Ernie Hatmaker. Hey Ernie, it's Chris from Eagle Ridge. I'm trying to build a box. Of just a wooden box. Do you have any suggestions?
No. Pay somebody to build a box for you. Yeah, that's what you need to do.
Oh. Okay. Thanks, Ernie. Don't know how to take that. Okay. Amy from J&A Hopeful Acres. J&A Hopeful Acres. Amy! Hey, Amy, it's Chris from Eagle Ridge. Listen, I need to build a box. Is there any way you could help me?
Yes, okay. You need to first make a slip stitch, put it on your hook, and then you want to chain as many long as you want your box to be.
But,
So, however wide you want your box to be, that's, take a ruler and, measure out, your chain after you do a couple chains to see how long, it's gonna be.
But it's wood,
you
not.
Want to stitch all the. Just slip stitch your edges, but make sure that when you do that, you're going through just the top stitches of both of your panels. So you don't want to go through, just one
Oops. Oops. Come on. Pick up. Come on.
No.
Hey man, it's Chris from Eagle Ridge.
Chris, hey.
Hey, oh,
What can I do for you?
I need to make a box, dude.
Hold on.
Are you at like a party or something? Like, what? Did the line go?
Okay, it seems kind of weird until I have to explain this to you, buddy.
I know.
But, okay, first thing, if you want to make a fox, all you got to do is you got to get a boy fox and a girl fox.
No,
And they gotta really, really like each other.
no, a box, like a wood box.
Oh, a box.
Yeah.
A box. Okay. Yeah, you pretty much, it's real simple, man.
Okay, thank God.
You just take a big piece of wood,
Yeah,
cut it up into smaller pieces of wood,
yeah.
and glue it together.
Won't that just make a big piece of wood?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah, then cut it in half and put some hinges on it.
oh, okay. All right.
All right.
Well, I appreciate
All
it.
right, man. Yep. You have a good day.
Yeah, man, you too.
Peace.
Bye. Let's make a box.
Make a box.
Alright guys, that was just for fun and games, but let's actually build this box. So I got a nice piece of yellow pine here. Got a little bird's eyes in it, I think you can see that. And I think this, of course, the kids got a hold of it. Alright, so all the pieces are cut and, you know, sort of dry stacked. We got our bottom board that's going to have this 1/4 inch round over on it. And then the sides. But before I start gluing it all together, I'm going to go through and take 1 inch off of the top of each of these. That I'm going to set aside to be separate, because that's going to be the actual part of the lid. So, let's go back to the bandsaw and do that. Okay. So now all the pieces are cut and everything I need for right now. I also went through and marked all of them so I would know that this strip came off of this board. It's not really necessary because they're all the same, but I like to keep them with the same boards. That way I can maintain the same grain patterns and I know, where this one came from. So, next step is to do the glue up. Alright, so another thing is, since I do have a couple of gaps because my saw doesn't track quite true, I'm going to have to use some wood putty. So I want to do that before I take it over to the sander. That way I can just do it all at once. But in buying your wood putty, make sure you get a decent one. Don't get the Elmer's brand. It's just not that great. You want to get something like this. It's called Professional Wood Filler. It's actually made with real sawdust, and you can stain it, you can paint it, you can varnish it. Same thing with this plastic wood. And you'll notice the lids on these are on the bottom. That's because the oils in them will separate and they'll go to the top. So you want to store these in the correct fashion, but you open them from the bottom, and that's where you get your good putty. Alright, since this box is going to be going to a church, hopefully I've edited this correctly. You just saw that I used my 1/4 inch roundover bit on the inside just for a little flare. Now I'm going to switch over to my 1/4 inch rabbiting bit, which will do a straight cut from the top side so I can inset. I've got this golden oak left over from a project. And it's obviously nowhere near wide enough, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it about 1/4 inch long on either side. I'm going to rip this right down the middle on the bandsaw, then we'll true it up on the sander. So I'll run a strip in the middle of that, probably of pine again, and just depends on what's in the scrap bin. So we'll have a 3-piece top inset into this. So let's do that. Alright, I went ahead and bisected my piece of oak. And I also, when I do that, like to flip them. So, this is the center cut. I'm going to put that towards the front. I'll put that towards the back. That way you don't get a grain pattern going. But anyway, I didn't show you the bandsaw work because there's plenty of that in this video. Now all that's left is to go and cut a piece of pine to fill the gap. Alright. So, I got my 2 pieces of oak you've already saw. Put those back in there. I was going through the scraps bin and I found this. So that's what's going to wind up glued in there beside them. Nice little, just a little decorative. And this is purple heartwood. That's what it looked like when I first cut it. And after I've sanded it, it takes some of that out. But yeah, that's gorgeous. But alright. Now I gotta glue it up. Alright, so I'm just gonna use a piece of scrap material off the job site. I'm gonna stand these guys on end. Work some glue on here. Since I'm not gonna pin this at all, I'll go ahead and use the Homesteading Northern Michigan approved finger method here. Spread that glue nice and evenly. I'm going to do the same thing on this piece of oak. this makes a good video. I don't know if it will or not, but it might. Okay. So, part of the reason I got this piece of scrap material is this Purple Heart, when I ripped it down, is a little bit thinner than it needs to be. So what I'm going to do is make sure that the top is flush. And then that way I won't have to worry quite so much. Get a couple clamps on this. Flip it over, make sure it's what I want. It is pretty close. I'm going to back him off just a touch so I can maneuver it. Okay. That clamped up. Get that clamped up. Now we gotta let this dry for a while. Okay, probably one of the last things I'm going to get to today, since we're going to be waiting on glue up, is attaching the box to this base. I'll go ahead and do that. You guys forgot about the base, didn't you? That was the first thing we made, was the base. How could you forget the base? Spread this glue around. Alright. Position. Okay. Alright, I'll go through and add some more brad nails, but I also know that my compressor's about to kick on. So, I appreciate you guys watching, and let's cut to the end credits. Yeah, that's gluing up real nice. Alright guys, I appreciate you watching, and I know I've got a lot of part 1s and all that out there, and part 2s are coming, I promise. I want to say a really special thanks to Tim over at Ridge Life, to Ernie Hatmaker, to Amy from J&A Hopeful Acres, and especially to Jason from Homesteading Northern Michigan. This all has to glue up tonight and set up, and I'll be finishing it up tomorrow after the sun comes up and the glue has had time to dry, and part 2 will be coming out very soon. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure you like, comment, and subscribe. You can leave me a dislike, but you got to tell me why. So, you guys go check out those channels, because I have 280 subs. I'm sure we can help out Jason and Tim, absolutely. But seriously though, Amy does have a GoFundMe going on with, she's trying to get a service dog. She has a lot of health issues. She does qualify, but financially it's not really an option. So I'm going to try to find the link again to put in the description. I can't guarantee it, but we'll figure out a way to get that shared. But you guys have a great day, and remember, it's going to be a good day. Take 2.